Welcome back to Arsenal with Ash, here to preview our next big game, Wolves away, 7:30 kickoff on Saturday the 20th of April. Listen, there is no mistakes to be made. We need 3 points here. We need to react, we need to bounce back. I said in my last video, the players needed to get over it from Thursday. They need to just, listen, we've got 6 games left. Win the 6 games and we could potentially be champions. Listen, I know obviously it's not in our hands at the moment, but we need to finish the season strong, and we'll see what happens on the final day. But yeah, important game, really important game. We need to make sure the season doesn't falter out. We don't have another season where we're just, when it gets to crunch time, we're just falling apart. We can't let that happen, because we're going to start getting a name for ourselves, and it's going to start affecting the players mentally year in, year out. So we need to make sure that we react today. Listen, it's a massive game. We've got the opportunity in the next 2 games, because before Man City play another, before they kick another ball in the Premier League, we play twice. So we have the opportunity to be 4 points ahead of them before they next kick a football in the Premier League. So listen, it's not over. The title's still on. We need to push. We need to just go for it and see what happens. But yeah, this one is massive. Obviously, Wolves are a really good team. I really like Gary O'Neill. I think he's a really good coach. Saw what he'd done at Bournemouth last year. And yeah, this year he's been brilliant for Wolves. So they've got some dangerous players, but they've got some injuries as well. I don't think their form has been great. I think they haven't won in their last 5 Premier League games or something like that. But yeah, we saw with Villa last week that it doesn't really matter about the form, especially at this time of the season, that anything can happen. This is the Premier League. Like, literally anyone can beat anyone on a good day. So yeah, in terms of team news, obviously I think we've pretty much got a fully fit squad. I haven't heard of any injuries or anything coming out of that Bayern game. Obviously Timber's the only one who's obviously been out for a long time. Yes, he's back in training, but Arteta has said that he needs to play a couple of minutes with the under-23s first. I think they've got a game coming up, so he's going to get minutes in that. So we're not going to see him for this game. Wolves themselves have quite a few injury doubts. I'm hearing the likes of Neto, Mateus Cunha, Bellegarde, Aït-Nouri, I think Semedo as well. So that's a lot of big players for them that could potentially be out of this game. But that doesn't mean anything, because they can still hurt us. They've still got dangerous players. So yeah, we need to look at ourselves. I think we need to freshen up the team. Obviously there's been so many games in the last few weeks. The players starting to look tired. And yeah, I do think Mikel needs to use the squad a lot better, and I think this is an opportunity to do so. I'm not saying that we should weaken the team or anything like that, but fresh legs, fresh minds could help us to rejuvenate ourselves and go again. So yeah, the team I would go with is, I'd keep David Raya in goal. Yeah, and to be honest, it doesn't matter what I say, Arteta's going to play him anyway, but I don't think Ramsdale should play. So yeah, keep David Raya in the goal. Right back, I'd keep Ben White there. Obviously, we haven't got many more options. Obviously, we could put Tomiyasu there, but I'll get to that in a minute. I think he should play on the left. So Ben White, I'd keep the centre-backs the same. Saliba and Gabriel, been brilliant for us. Best defenders in the league this season for me. And yes, we've had a couple of faltering performances over the last couple of games, but them two are rocks that we need to... if we're going to have any success, we need them playing. So them two at centre-back. And then left-back, I'd go Tomiyasu again. So yeah, the same pretty much back 5 as we played away at Bayern. I don't think defensively we were bad in that game. So yeah, there's no reason to drop any of them in my opinion. The only obviously thing with Tommy is his fitness issues. So yeah, you never know with that. But that's the back 5 I'd go with. In midfield, I'd make a change. So I'd go Thomas Partey. I don't know what's happening there. I don't know why he's not getting the minutes. He's hardly even coming off the bench really. But for me, he has to play this game, man. Got to play Thomas Partey. He's one of our better players when he's at his best. So I'd play him. I'd play Odegaard, who again, he's one of the players that doesn't look like they're running out of steam. He has to play for me. And yeah, Declan Rice in the 8. some could argue you could play someone like a Smith Rowe or Vieira, but no, I'd still play Dec. Dec is an engine, and yeah, I'd still play him in the 8. And then in the front 3, might surprise a few, but I'd make some changes there. I think we really need to freshen it up. I'd start Martinelli on the left, I would. He hasn't played as much football as the other boys recently, and he needs to play himself into form. I think he could be a dangerous asset in this game for us. In the 9, I'd go for Trossard. False 9, I'd go for Trossard. I think that's his best position for us. That's where we've had his best performances. And yeah, I think he could be a dangerous player for us in there. I think Havertz might need a break. Hasn't been brilliant recently. And Jesus, I'd put him on the right again. Make a change there. I don't think Saka looks knackered. He's obviously carrying an injury. We know that. But yeah, he looks tired. So I'd play Jesus out there. He's played well on the right previously. So I don't see why he can't do a job. And if we need to, we'll have reinforcements on the bench. So yeah, I'd freshen up the team like that. Go with those players. I do think this is a game we can win. Obviously, we won there 2-0 last season, obviously in different circumstances. I think it was the last game before the World Cup at Christmas. So yeah, I think that was a really good performance at the time. I remember Fabio Vieira having a good impact in that game. So like I said, if we do need reinforcements, I really need to see Fabio Vieira come off the bench if we need him to, because I think he's got the talent there to unlock defences, create something kind of different. He's got a really good final ball. He can strike the ball really well. So I don't know why he's not playing, but I'd definitely reintegrate him into the squad, get him some minutes over the next few games. But yeah, that's the starting 11 I'd go with. I think in terms of the final score, I think we could win this one. I'm going to go with a 3-1 win. A 3-1 win. I do think they might get a goal. But I do think if we do freshen up the team and make the changes that I want to see us make, I can see us scoring a few goals. So I'm going to go for Trossard to get 2. I'm going to go Trossard 2. I'm going to go Martinelli and a 3-1 win, like I said. But yeah, man, we need to pick ourselves up. Go again. There's 6 games left. We're in a title race. Let's go for it, man. Don't fall away. Let's push City all the way to the last game if we have to. Come on, man. We don't want to be falling apart where they've got 2 games to go at the last end of the season and they've already won the league. That stinks, man. That really stinks. We need to push. And then, yeah, if we don't do it, we don't do it. We've had another season of progress, challenging again. And then, like I said in my last video, signing some transition threats, man. We really need that in the team. Some star quality. I saw a compilation on Twitter today of Alexis Sanchez, and I was thinking to myself, that is a player we are missing. That type of player that has that star quality and can create something out of nothing. That's what we're missing in this team. But anyway, that's all of that. We get to that at a later time. This is the squad we have now. We've got 6 games left and we need to go for it, man. Come on, you Gunners. Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn that notification bell on, all of that stuff, people. Thanks for the support so far. And yeah, like I said, come on, you Gunners.